Well, I can, and I have. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm back out here again. Let's see how things go this time. I think it's gonna be fine. Got my diesel heater fixed. I didn't bring my drone.
Our plane crashed.
Not because of that, is I still have to fix it. I just didn't have time this week. We have a couple orders of business to discuss. One of them I'll discuss a little later. I've had a few questions about how I keep my rooftop tent on my fiberglass topper. I will answer some questions, but yeah, I got my new ladder. So I need to set up tent, but the first order of business is to replace my ladder. And then, yeah, we're gonna hang out and have a beer 30 and stuff. Brought a couple good beer, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right, so cut this out of this protective case, I guess, and whatnot. Oh, there. All right, here we go. So this thing cost me a small fortune, so I'm gonna definitely try not to break it again. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So it goes out this way. Labels out. So I need to find out what tools I need to undo the bolts. And yeah, then take that off and pretty much replace it. And that one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Keep it as a spare just to be on the safe side, but it's busted. So I don't know. So yeah. All right, let's get some tools. Try this 12. I'm pretty sure it's a 10. Yeah, it might be an 8. Well, maybe it's a 10 actually. Holy guacamole, I was correct. Now, let's get rid of that. Break out the socket set, little one. Let's start with this one first. All right, Jeff, do not lose anything, because that would really suck. You're right there. One side, I'm not gonna take anything off for now. Now, time for the second side. Hey, that was not super hard. All right, go bye-bye for now. I don't think these matter what side they go on, as long as I have a big washer on one side, 2 rubber ones on either side of those. Now time for the second side, without dropping this through the top window.
Why? It would be bad.
That just seems like the better option right now. These there. All right, I think this might be a tad bit of a pain in the butt by myself, but we're gonna soon find out. I'm gonna undo this, get rid of this. I'm gonna lean this up against here. I do not want that going all over the place. All right, first things first, I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna put one of these in here. Put one of these in here. How do you like this? This is Jeff's finest work. Stuff like this is always kind of a drag. But so this thing doesn't fall through my window, which would be not super exciting. So that way, that worked out way better. All right, there's one side. I'll tighten that up in a minute. All right, here's the second one. This one might go a little bit smoother. I need a pair of pliers, I think. Oops. All right, a pair of pliers. Let's see how. All right, that was better. That other one was a little bit on the tight side. There. All right, that was a little fiddly, but it wasn't terrible. Now I just need to tighten this up so it doesn't fall apart. And then I think we're good. Got my tools. Switch this over. Next. All right, first order of business. Duh. This is gonna make me so much happier. That other ladder was so sketchy. All right, I'm done. That other ladder was super duper sketchy. It wasn't even cool. This one is gonna be way better. Perfect. Nice and level. And that other one, I have no idea what's gonna go down with it at all. So I think I'm just gonna probably toss it in the dump, put it in the dump, and call it a day. Because it's broken, I'm not going to use it anymore. This one's all brand new. Hopefully I tightened it up enough. I might cinch them up a little bit more, but yeah, it's going to be great. But anyways, I should set up the rest of my tent, get things set it up inside, and just relax, man, and have a beer 30. I'll see you then. How would you like that?
I think that's probably a good idea.
Super happy about this. All right, see you in a bit. Yeah, baby. Hey everyone, welcome back. Got the tent set up, just been hanging out for a little bit, and now time for a beer 30. This is a Strathcona Love Buzz passion fruit and banana sour. Got this in Silver Lake. It's one of the many beers I picked up there. I'm pretty excited about it for sure. Yeah, let's see if I can open this without spilling it all over the place with one hand. There we go. Let's try this out. Hopefully it's good. I have no idea. Yummy. Oh, so good. So anyway, I'm gonna put this down now. My second order of business after I did my ladder. I've had a few inquiries. Ooh, gotta bring down the sunglasses. I've had a few inquiries over the last little while is how I put my rooftop tent on a fiberglass topper or truck camper or whatever you want to call it, canopy. First of all, this is a Capit Bulldog. When I called, they said it had a max payload capacity of 600 pounds. So here we go. I have two Rhino roof rack heavy duty bars. They're rated for 300 pounds apiece. My rooftop tent is 175 pounds. And then I would say each of those bars probably weighs about 10 pounds each. I have a 270 awning, Overland Vehicle Systems 270 awning, 70 pounds. So as of right now, there's 250 pounds on the back of this thing right now. When you open this up, if you can see how it hangs over the side, the ladder holds up a lot of it. You think me and my girlfriend sleep in this. I've had this on my topper for a year. And it's great. When we sleep in this, I would say between the both of us, you know, it's borderline 600 pounds, but we're not driving anywhere. And you know what? When we're laying down in this thing, not all our weight is on the top, on the truck canopy. Not all of it. Part of our body weight hangs over here. Like, this is the way we lay. We lay this way. So, you know, a good 40%, 30% of our weight is on the ladder. And yeah, I've never had a problem. There's no cracks, no nothing. I've had a little bit of issue with the one leg. It rattles loose, but I think it's because I forgot to put lock washers on it. So that is fixed now. It's tight. It hasn't come loose. Yeah, like, I haven't had any issues. I've looked all over the internet. There's been debate, even arguments over this, and you can't do it. Well, I can, and I have.
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
And I've been out in this thing, like I said, about 100 times. There's no cracking. Nothing's come loose. It just holds tight. I've gone down bumpy roads, like seriously bumpy roads. It's great. Like, yeah, like, look at. It's been on there for over a year now. Over a year. Nothing's gone wrong with it. It hasn't come loose. My 270 awning's been on there longer. It's been on there for 2. I got my 270 awning way before I got my rooftop tent. Yeah, and 600 pounds. The 2 Rhino Rack roof bars, increase the capacity of your weakest link by like 33%. So it hasn't had an issue. I'm well within my weight limit for that at any given moment, and we sleep in it. I close it up, it's good to go. So there you go. If anyone's asking, you can do it. You just have to make sure you contact the manufacturer, because everyone's a little different, and I don't want to steer you wrong, but I have a Capit Bulldog and it's holding out. I haven't cracked. My clamps haven't even come loose, and I've taken some corners with this thing, man, and bumpy roads. Yeah, so let's get back to beer 30. There you go. I hope that really answers some people's questions. I've had quite a few comments over the last little while that, you know, that thing's gonna fall off and blah blah blah. It's not. I've even had some people going, how do you do it? I'm like, honestly, I haven't had any issues. I just called the manufacturer. They were like 600 pounds. I put 2 Rhino Racks on it that really distributes the weight, and you know, I have 175 pounds over there, but it's distributed over, you know, umpteen square feet. So it's good. But enough of that. We're good. It's a beautiful day out here. Gonna be 25 degrees. Chances of aurora borealis tonight. I'm pretty stoked. Last night I've seen some pictures online. Woo-hoo-hoo! Smoking. But I'm gonna do a time lapse tonight, and I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna get some. And north is over that way, so I'm gonna do a time lapse tonight. We're gonna see. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. This camping trip's definitely going a lot better. I did bring my diesel heater. I'm still on the fence. I don't think I'm gonna set it up, because I really don't think it's necessary. It's gonna be a low of 7 degrees tonight. I think I'm just gonna grab one of my blankets and take it up into my sleeping bag and sleep with that. I think I'm gonna be way too hot with the diesel heater going, so I think I'm just not even gonna bother. We'll see. I'll see later what goes down, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna not set it up. it's one less thing for me to take down in the morning and stuff like that. All I want to do is sit out here, enjoy my camping trip, because the last one was a train wreck. Train wreck. I feel bad that I didn't film some of it, but some of it was really hard and I had my hands full and I didn't want to wreck my drone every day anymore. Like, just, it was, you know, a bunch of unfortunate events. Craziness, man. It was a train wreck. Train wreck! This beer is pretty darn good. You can really taste the banana in it. Yeah, so I brought something easy for supper. I kind of had us craving for smokies, so I brought some smokies with me. It's gonna be nice out. I don't think I'm gonna have a fire. It's a little too windy today, and we're already having major forest fires around here, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. Sometimes it would be alright, but I don't feel like it right now. Yeah, we're really hoping I get some time lapse of the Aurora Borealis tonight. It's gonna be awesome. I've seen pictures all the way down to North Carolina. It's craziness. All right, I'm just gonna hang out a little bit longer and just kind of chill out, and then I'm gonna see it for probably supper time. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but sooner than later probably. I didn't really have much for lunch, if anything. So, all right, I'm gonna hang out, and I hope that answered your questions and stuff. Like, I've had this on here for, a year. I'm actually over a year now, and it's holding strong. My clamps aren't loose. My fiberglass hasn't cracked. The only thing is I need to do with the back of this is I need to upgrade my suspension. So one of my subscribers pointed it out. I'm very aware of it. Thank you. I'm very aware of it. I'm just thinking of the cheaper option, but the better option. Either airbags, which is $1,200, or I'm gonna go with some heavy duty springs, which will be just as good. Heavy duty springs and probably some heavy duty shocks will probably. It's about that time. It's time for supper. Well, here we are, all set up to eat supper. Now let's get some grub in this.
Get in my belly!
Yeah, starving. So, let's get at it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Get some delicious smokies. Hopefully they're good anyways. But first order of business, I'm not going to eat all these. I'm going to have 2. So, take my knife. Speaking of which, I need to cut it. I need to sharpen this knife because she don't. I'm going to throw this one in here. Alright, this is all done deal. I'm going to definitely have to start bringing my cooler out. That ice did not. There's still ice in there, which is good, but as these temperatures go, man, it's gonna be warm. I don't think I have any paper towel left, to tell you the truth. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Not to go. I'm gonna have to look under my seat. I think there might be one more roll under there. Bummer. So, alright, I'll see you back when this thing's all heated up. Buns. Can't forget those. 2 of these out right now. Hello everyone. Yeah, this camping trip went way better. Fixed my ladder, got to relax, and I explained to you guys how my rooftop, but anyways, I'm pretty much gonna put it to bed now, so smokies are hereta. Yeah, so yeah, like I haven't had any issues. There's no cracks, I don't see any. Yeah, so it's getting put to bed. You ask me a couple questions, I don't answer them. I'm not gonna argue about it though, because people have argued with me over it, telling me that I'm going to kill somebody or blah blah blah. It's been a year and I've gone down some pretty rough roads. I even went to Victoria 2 weeks. Yeah, opened it, closed it every day. Yum yum. What a beautiful day and what a beautiful place to spend the day in. I have no complaints. I even have another beer 30, but I think I'll wait until I have some food. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this up and probably see you guys a little later if I see the aurora. Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful morning this morning. A little hazy. I'm gonna pack up my tent and I was gonna make a coffee this morning, but I feel like I just want to get going. I don't want to make a coffee or anything, so I'm just gonna stop into the next town and grab a coffee. So I'll see you in the truck. All right, everyone. We did it. Whoop, whoop. How was my sleep last night? I can't say it was the best. It got really windy at about 11 o'clock, and it was rocking and rolling my tent, and I had my awning still open. So, yeah, it wasn't the greatest. I should have closed my awning last night, but whatever. It was fine. I put it away this morning. No damage, no nothing. So anyways, I'm gonna close it out here. If you like these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Hey, even go check out some of my older ones. They're terrible, but you'll like them. Until the next one, stay adventurous, and I'll see you on the next one.